Another exciting update for Floki Inu, and of course I'm the most open-minded investor / NFT artist on YouTube with a diverse appetite for risky asset classes ranging between shopping centers and shitcoins, but not government bonds, creating contact-led, family-friendly, cookie-accepting, cat-free, technical and specialized tutorials and guidelines to harness the generational wealth transfer found in crypto trends. And I'm as a believer of Jesus Christ and a fan of Gary and an extremely well-educated and multilingual Korean, but with hair naturally curly than the average Asian male and highly coveted by many moms and daughters, also known as him. And today we're jumping straight into not Shiba Inu, Floki Inu. And what's really exciting about today's chart is that, okay, I'll get straight to the point. For the first time ever on the 4-hourly chart, we have had a clear breakout above the 100 and the 200 MA as represented by these green and white lines. And that is a very significant thing because we've cleared above it before, yeah, of course, right? But it has never confirmed over. And now we are confirming over that one right now as well. So first of all, I hope you guys taking profits up here, like I told you to, okay? It's a nice short-term taking profit area there. I think it'll come down here. It'll touch sort of these two lines here. It'll either go to this level or the level below, but those levels are too close. So it may fake out below. But I feel like it's going to touch here and then it's going to start to climb back up again. It'll be interesting to see how much the RSI dips when the price action does dip to this particular level that I foresee here. So that level there, what is that there? That is a, see, I learned a cool shortcut. Alt-H gives you a horizontal line. That takes you to the 3-1 region right there. If the RSI dips below that 30 mark or gets close to it around that region, I think that'll be another buy signal as well, because I think it's going to test that level before it goes up. Another exciting thing is that these two lines are getting closer to each other than ever before. So will we be able to expect a golden cross? A golden cross occurs when the moving average of shorter duration crosses the moving average of longer duration from below. So what I expect to see is that continuing like so, and then that line crossing over. And that is a real big trend reversal. We have seen a downward trend from this point onwards. That's partially proven and indicative of the fact that we are actually seeing the longer moving average line sitting above the shorter moving average line there as well. So the fact that we can see that cross means that once this crosses the other way, then obviously the trend reverses from a completely bearish trend to either a neutral or a bullish trend. So it may be that it will cross over and cause a massive bull market to come in, or it may cross over, but it can stay quite reasonably close with each other, sort of twisting around itself, which causes for the price action to move sideways. But like I said before in previous videos, having a sideways move for cryptocurrencies like Floki, where it is predominantly based on technical analysis, is a good thing, because that is a good way for us to then rely on RSI even more. We have been using RSI to make a lot of profitable trades, although it has been quite daunting to actually buy into dollar cost average into dipping positions on the 4-hour RSI chart, which we've been using on our channel. But there still has been a lot of profitable moments. But when it does start to move sideways, those are even more obvious times where you can actually use the RSI indicator as an open book. I know it says divergence indicator, but divergence indicator just shows divergence above the RSI. So this is a really, really good way to actually be profitable. Moving forward, I am very excited for you guys. Whilst we may not experience absolute moons, that may still happen because, we're not really in a bull market, but whilst it may not do that, daily fluctuations should be enough for you to actually make a lot of profitable trades on Floki. Now is not the time to hodl. The time to hodl, I think, is maybe in a couple of years' time when you buy again within this sort of same price region here. Some of you may want to hodl, and that's completely fine. If you're on a hodl now, and I genuinely see the next bull market happening in the next 4 years or so, in which case, be my guest. And that's only indicative of what we observe in cryptocurrencies like Doge, which we obviously have to, make an analogous comparison from a cryptocurrency like Floki right now. So I think using the RSI moving forward should become a lot more clearer. And the fact that we are seeing clearance above this line is actually a very positive thing. Just to show you how significant this trend line can be, the 4-hour, let's say 15-minute chart, okay? Not the 4-hour chart, but the 15-minute chart on this is that there's actually a lot of value that Bitcoin sees as soon as it hits these levels here. So the first test is the 100 MA line, and the second test is a 200 MA line. So right now is a pretty interesting time because we're actually crossed below the 100 MA line, but we actually haven't crossed below the 200 MA line. So if we actually cross below this, right, and if we see like, something like this happen and then a dead cross, this will be a dead cross happen, we'll see a price action reconfirm that 200 MA zone right there, and then it will start to dip again since we are in a very overheated time for Bitcoin right now. So trading around this 100 MA has been quite consistent in the cryptocurrency world. And as you can see, like just go back on these charts, you can do these things yourself. You will see that it's quite sticky, if you like, around these zones here. So I definitely recommend you to consistently have these zones turned on, because they could actually become very, very helpful indicators for you to make entries or exits of positions. And so on that basis, I think Floki will do quite interestingly around the 100 and the 200 MA lines, especially on the 4-hour chart. I think we should be able to see something quite exciting happen, since we've been making a lot of plays in this time frame, of course. And like I said, I did expect to see a cupping handle to form. So as you can see, the cup has already formed, and I did expect to see a handle to form like so. And what happens after the cup and handle, after the handle finishes, what happens? After the handle finishes, it goes up as well. So that theory and that conjecture does still hold up. We also did see something like that happen more closely in a shorter time frame as well. There's another cup, handle, and another moon cycle that comes afterwards as well. Okay, so here is your cup and handle pattern here, like so. As you can see, there's like a cup shape and then a little small handle, and then there is a moon phase that comes afterwards as well. So that's what I expect Floki to be doing. And so yeah, keep an eye on it. But right now, all of you should have a pretty small position and be reserving your cash so that you can actually enter into another fantastic trade where we'll be extremely profitable at the end of your handle, if you'd like. And I'll be interested to see how the RSI will behave. I obviously want to see it close to that oversold region before I get into it, because RSI has been the all reliable for Floki Inu. And of course, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good stuff. And make sure you stay tuned with Floki by subscribing to my channel and keeping tabs with all the videos that I put out. Thank you so much for being here. Love you so much. Peace.